God, I heard family, I heard freedom, I heard all kinds of things. How many of you heard things other people say that you also value? I'm curious. Yes, we share a lot of values in this room. That's why we came together. Even though we're different people, we share values. But I used to ask this question because when I ask you what's most important in your life, you tell me what you value most in life. And you know what's interesting? I used to think there was one set of values that if I could teach everybody these values and we all live by them, everybody would be happy. That's how silly I was in my 30s. As I've grown in my life, I've realized we all need different values at different stages of our life to grow. But part of why I believe that is because in my seminars, everyone seemed to share the same values. Love, God, family, making a difference, growing, passion, freedom. But as I said the other day, when I started asking people all over the world, what's most important to you? Number one is security. Rarely did I see security as the number one value in my audience. Of course, people's number one value, security, rarely show up for a fucking firewall. So when you go to dinner tonight, I want to ask you to do two things. One, I want you to get with somebody else, at least one other person, if not two, and tell them what your destiny looked like this morning before you changed it. And then tell them what you shifted, like in your beliefs. And then you might even tell them what happened when you pulled them out. How many of you, when you pulled videotapes out or put them in, experienced some changes, even if you weren't sure whether you feel them? I'm curious. Raise your hand if you felt that. Say, I. So share it with them, because I would normally do that with you, and that way you'll reinforce each other. And second, I want you to think about what's most important to you in life. Because when you come back tonight, I like to show you how to master that. How to make that more of your life, no matter what you do. You don't have to quit your job, you just have to organize things so it's most important, because most people do not live day to day what's most important to them. They do all these other things and wonder why they feel empty, so we're going to change that. So come back, we'll talk to you about how to master what matters most. I'll show you what you can do if you want to go to Next Step Master University, and then I want to finish tonight by giving you a tool. It's one of the most powerful tools I know, but it's also the simplest. And it's a tool where you can take anything you've been sad or angry or hurt by and wipe it out in less than 10 minutes, no bullshit. But the great thing is, you're not going to just do it for you. When we're done, tonight you can go home in the next few days and do this for someone else. How many like to go home and help somebody else in this place? Say hi. So here's what we're going to do, because we're way over. I'm going to ask you, ideally, there's lots of food in this building, because if you leave this building, you got to go through security and all those things. If you want to leave your stuff in this room, there's security in this room. You don't have to drag it, and when you come back through security, I'm sorry we have to do this, but we've had some incidents now, just like there have been in any public place, and we want to make sure it's safe for everybody in the room. So you can leave your stuff here. If you take it, you have to go back through security with it, like you leave here. I'm asking you, please do this within an hour if possible. The reason is because when you come back, I know you're hungry, but if you go and eat a bunch of food and you come back and you're moving around, you're going to change other people's fates. So eat light, strong, and one more thing. The word tip, T-I-P, means to ensure promptness. So if you're going to tip, maybe tip up front, ensure your promptness, and use all your skills to make people great. Now we could leave in this moment, or we could just take 30 seconds, because this is when you're most exhausted, and when you're most tired, and you push through that, you get even stronger, totally up to you. You want to leave, or whip it on one final time? One final time. Good, and look at the partner makes you go, I own you, and I own you too. Baby. Let's rip the building open, and then I will see you back in this room at 8 p.m. sharp. 8 p.m. sharp in 1 hour. Shake your body out. Let's rip it up as strong as ever before. 1. Jump higher. Use your voice. Out to your buddy beside you. 1, 2, 3, go!